Thank you EA for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So I was recently sent the new Logitech G Aura collection, and let me just tell you, it is stunning. Now, the Sims 4 High School Years expansion pack came with the streaming career, and also some new amazing PC setups, and one that actually reminds me of this collection. I definitely wish I had something like this in high school because a gaming setup that's designed for inclusivity and creativity is much more enjoyable. I personally only had a white MacBook in high school, so definitely nothing too fancy. The Aurora collection has a soft and chic aesthetic with unique design considerations, including being more lightweight, as well as keeping in mind smaller hand and head sizes, plus larger ear cups on the headset for the gamers who like to wear earrings. The collection also comes with a variety of accessories that gives gamers the option to customize their gear to fit their personal style with multiple color choices. Thanks to the Aurora collection, my setup has now leveled up from being bland to being much cuter. Make sure you check out the new High School Years expansion pack and Logitech G Aurora collection at logitech.com. So now on to the rest of the video. So I decided to do a create a sim / speed build combo, more specifically a room build, which I don't really do many of those, but I thought it'd be perfect instead of building an entire house because it's just a teen. And not to say that I originally didn't try building a house, because I did, but then I was like, well, there's just so much to it, and I decided to just focus on a room for Peyton. That way I can make the room a lot nicer. So when it comes to Peyton as a sim, I've decided that she's been doing streaming for a little while now. And that will explain why her room looks the way it does. She's a little bit more established in streaming, and the thing is, like, I wanted her outfits to be a little bit more casual, especially her main everyday outfit, because, you know, she's streaming, so she wants to be comfortable, so she has like a hoodie and these baggier pants, which you guys will see in a little bit. So I originally was gonna use this hair because this hair looks really good with, you know, hats on, because it kind of like depuffs it. But then I wanted to see what other hairs look good with this beanie and headphones, because I really wanted to make sure she had headphones on, because, you know, she's on the computer, so it makes sense, right? But as soon as I put this longer hair and then changed the color to like this purplish pink color, I was like, this is it. She looks so good, and I feel like she'd be the type to dye her hair fairly often. So currently this is her favorite color, and it kind of mixes in with the color scheme of her bedroom as well. Now, while I was working on her everyday outfit, I noticed that her first fit actually looks a lot like my sim Gia's from my High School Years Let's Play, but you know what? It's fine. Like, it's like nice casual outfit. I mean, how can I say no to that hoodie? Like, it just looks so nice and comfortable. Also, the pants that I gave her, I don't think I've used in an outfit yet, but I really love the baggy like pockets and like the buckle. I don't think that these pants would be a like sweats material or like a loungewear type of material, but I feel like they're baggy enough that they probably are decently comfortable. So for the next outfit, I had to use these capri like ripped jeans. I just really like them. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed. And then I decided to give a kind of, I don't know if that's supposed to be like anime hoodie, but I was like, you know what? I feel like she'd be into that. So I tried to kind of include her interests into her clothing as well. So those are her 3 outfits. Now we're moving on to her room. So we are in Copperdale. Wait, is that right? Cooperdale? No, Copperdale. I don't know why I get that confused. Forgive me. But yeah, Copperdale, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I think so. Anyways, so originally what I was thinking about doing is like a loft type of bedroom situation, but then I was like, you know what, we have platforms, and I feel like I forget that we have platforms, and so I was like, let me see if I can try and figure out some sort of room incorporating them. And so I went ahead and play tested to see if the bed actually functions the way it's placed. So it ends up looking kind of like a makeshift Murphy bed, which wasn't actually my intention, but I kind of like that it looks that way, and it just adds a little bit more dimension to the room in itself. Now, this room is pretty large for a teen. My room definitely isn't even half the size of this, so, you know, this teen is very lucky. Now, because of the size of the room, I feel like maybe this could be an area next to the house, so it's like the teen has their own, like, hangout spot, or maybe in the basement. I feel like the basement could probably work because you kind of have open space. You don't have to fit it into a floor plan. I feel like fitting it into a floor plan would be a little bit more difficult unless, you know, you're a magician and you know what you're doing, because I would not. So if you have that skill set, I'm very proud of you. Basically, I ended up using those cube storage things that came with the pack, and it kind of ended up working out really well. And I really wanted this room to feel very like cluttered up and like maybe not necessarily messy, but also kind of messy. So there's like a lot of stuff everywhere, if that makes sense. So like the shelves behind her bed are like filled up, and you know, she has like her clothes on the ground and stuff like that. And then once we add the TV and like the media center section, it's just also covered to the brim. So basically I wanted to have a TV area, so like, you know, you do the console gaming, and then of course like the PC setup. And this is the one that I was talking about that looks kind of like the Aurora collection, because it's like white and like, you know, the rainbow, and I thought it was really cute, especially the mouse. Like I looked at the mouse and was like, wow, you kind of look similar. So I wanted to give that to her. And I will just say that I'm so happy that we have these like gaming setups now, because I know a lot of us have wanted them in the game. Now, do I use an ultra wide monitor? No. Will I? Probably never. I see a lot of people complain about games not working for ultra wide on Steam reviews. I think it just depends on the game. I don't know how many games. It might just be the games that I'm looking at that people are complaining about, but I just don't think that that's for me. Like I just like my 2 monitor setup. So yeah, but I can never say no to LED lights. I'm still trying to get more LED lights for my room, but I still keep like putting it off. I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it another time. Like I already have LEDs all around my room, but I think it'd be so cute to have like some around my actual like desk and stuff. That's why I went ahead and did that for Peyton, so she has like lights underneath her desk, underneath her shelves. So I wanted to like really like amp up her setup and like make it look really nice. I guess I'm sort of giving her a setup that, you know, I kind of wouldn't mind having, because now that my setup looks nicer thanks to the Aurora collection, thank you very much for sending it to me. I appreciate it very, very much. It looks so much cuter now, but my walls have always been very empty, and I would love to again add more LED lights just to have like a sick setup, you know what I mean? Like I see all these videos of people having like these nice setups. I'm just like, I want that. But you know what? Now I'm closer to getting there. So I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to start adding things to my walls, add little like figurines and stuff like that. Cause like, I feel like I don't want to waste my money on stuff, but at the same time, just like, you know what, if it's gonna make me happy, like why not, right? Listen, you have one life. So I mean, you know, spend money wisely, but like still enjoy the little things in life, you know what I mean? But I'm also like on the fence of like being more minimalistic, and then I'm just like, or do I go the maximalist route? So, you know, I don't know. But I've definitely kept it very minimal for a very long time. Everything was just always, you know, black and everything. And so plus RGB, but now things, I just feel like, I don't know, everything just feels like better. Like I feel like my setup just feels like it's not my setup anymore because it looks so much nicer. I've been wanting to low-key like go and take my monitors and like tape around the edges just so that they're white and like my setup just feels more clean and pristine. And the thing is like I used to never really be a fan of pink until I started playing Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing literally made me like the color pink more, and so I have that game to thank. I always just felt like pink was too girly, and I've never found myself to be like a super girly girl, if that makes sense. And so I always kind of like steered away from pink. But you know what? I've learned to appreciate it. And so, yeah, I kind of am vibing with the pink color. I've especially been a fan of blue my entire life. And then I kind of switched over to like minty blue. And then my most recent obsession, sage green. So, you know, there's a lot going on here. But I'm definitely really enjoying the combos of colors that are going on in Peyton's room, because we have like blues and pinks and purples, and I just really like it. Honestly, I feel like we could have added like when I say we, I mean me, but I feel like I could have added a, like even like a sage green. you know, just saying. Like literally I feel like that color is just now everywhere in this game. Like I feel like I never really saw like that really nice green, and now I feel like I'm seeing it very often in here, but I'm not saying I don't like it. I enjoy it. Thank you. I also wanted to add the My Sims figurines because I was like, oh, like they're kind of like the pop figures, which I want to start a collection of pop figures, but I feel like it's going to be a bad thing if I start, because then I'll want a lot of them, just like when I got into Webkins, and I got really into Webkins and all my money was going into Webkins when I was a kid. So not necessarily a good thing, but like, you know what, if it makes you happy at the time, then, you know, that's all that matters, right? But that they're just sitting up in my attic, you know, so like, you know, was it a good investment? I don't know. But yeah, so this is pretty much the room. Like, I actually am really happy with how it turned out. A lot is definitely going on here, and I do kind of enjoy it. So I think that's a good sign. But I do love that it feels like it's lived in, because there's just so much going on in here, which I always love. So yeah, I did also get carried away with the LED lights, so I might be having to tone those down because it might be a little bit too bright in there once your sim walks in and they start glowing or something like that. So there is that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the build. So without further ado, here are some final screenshots of the room itself, and then also Peyton's 3 looks that I made. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you to EA for sponsoring this video. Also, thank you for the Aurora collection. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to consider a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.